part two. We
Hey
back part
guys,
two.
again.
Part two of the part two.
Okay.
Exactly. Part two. Part two. Exactly. That's right.
I'd like to apologize for our slight technical difficulties.
Yep. But we back.
As usual.
Back.
Part two of the part two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We are back. We are
Alright, we
back.
back. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how y'all weekend been?
Well, my weekend was actually okay. I can't really complain about my weekend. Only problem I have is that it just went by too quick. Like I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I really don't.
I understand
But other
that.
than that, it's cool.
Yeah, my look. I feel you. I'm about 10 days away, or 11 days, whatever it is, from going to the Dominican Republic. So
Oh, I
my
hate,
whole mind's in vacation mode. I'm going to Santo Domingo.
I
So
hate it.
I can't wait. I just came back from Seattle 2 weeks ago, so yeah, can't wait.
You got a thong bathing suit?
What?
You getting your body
No,
getting your body done?
no, I ain't getting none of that done. Oh hell no, it ain't happening around here. No, nope,
That's what's gonna be on that flight. Like
nope,
full
nope,
of
nope,
people
nope.
going over there to get their body done.
No, I seen that. I'm like, no, I ain't. No, 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 far from that. That ain't
You
me.
know men get their abs done.
Oh hell no, no.
Like take it out of my stomach and put it in my butt.
I don't know how I do. Look, you will never see me. No, I look more power to whoever how they whatever people want to do. That's up to them. Me, no,
He
no,
said no.
no, that's not happening. Not at all. Not at all. Mm-mm. Not at all. Going out and
Oh, man.
enjoy some. This will be like last time I was there like 5 years
Hey
ago.
Sherm.
Yeah.
Mm,
Right?
mm.
Okay, so look, they could watch the first 5 minutes of the other show that got cut off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let's just keep going from where we got
Mm-hmm.
blue. We stopped at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that shit was funny as hell. Okay, so we're gonna do Watchworthy. Shout out to Chauncey. She'll be in the comments. Mia and Nikki couldn't be with us because they're on vacation. But they'll be in the comments. So boop boop boop. Here we go. So we got Run the World, season finale. Um, let me see here. I want more. I watched it and I want more. Like
Well,
that.
this girl really went and told her fiance, like a few days before she's supposed to get married, or weeks or whatever, that she done slept with somebody else. Like, I don't think that's realistic at all. Like,
Right.
I know
Mm.
Harvard doctor, and like you got this fairy tale shit about to happen, and you just really just told him that.
So here's what happened, Payson.
Yeah, you see me. I'm
Uh,
like, huh?
this girl, she's been dating her fiance since college.
Mm-hmm.
She's never been with any other man. She was always the good girl.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was always the good girl or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's about to get married and all these fears and she's watching her friends and her friends are out here. One of her friends is out here living her best
Her
life.
best
And
life.
she's
Yep.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I never got to do that. I never tried that. Da 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 da. So she was curious. She ended up sleeping with the community dick, which like her other
Mm.
friends, her other friends slept with him too. She wanted to try it out. It was a one time thing, and she told one of her friends, and her friends was like, "Take that shit to the grave because you have a really good
Okay,
man who's a
50 cents.
doctor, right? You got a really good man. You made one mistake. You messed up one time. Take that shit to the grave." But she's such a good girl, and they
She
never
told him.
lied to each other. Yeah, her conscience was killing her. She told him on the night
That's
of
the
her
real.
bachelorette party that she never
Woo!
attended. That she never attended because she was confessing to him.
No, some stuff you gotta take.
And then he smashed, and then was like, "I'm gonna call you." I'll let you know if we still gonna be together or not.
What?
Yeah, that's what he did.
But she
Because
said
he was
that-
mad at her.
That
He was
shit
mad
didn't
at her.
work
He
out
was
in her
like,
favor, sis. It didn't work out in her favor. I don't even know why she thought that he was gonna be like, all right, it's
All
okay,
right, babe.
and then
Yeah,
we're gonna still
we'll
get
take that
married.
on the chin. We'll take that on the chin. Yeah,
Like,
we'll take
but
that.
the fact that he was mad at her and he was getting on her like, you cheated, da, 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 I can't. And then it just turned. She starts broke down like, and then he started feeling bad for her. Then he hugs her. Then it turned into sexual. The sexual part. I was like, what?
And see that's what I'm saying. That don't make any sense. Like, all right, so they got past it. They had since then he said to her,
they
all
ain't
right,
get past nothing.
all right, look, I'm gonna holler at you. Look, I'm still gonna process my feelings. I'm like, dog, you already know what this is. Like, come on. I don't.
That was that pity, guilt / I'm angry at you. That was all that mixed into that sexual encounter.
Yeah. Hold up, does dude have any like skeletons or anything like that?
It don't seem like this is a perfect person according to this show. He ain't do nothing wrong. He been faithful. They had a whole long distance thing going on. He did nothing wrong. Period. He said,
Mhm.
I would have, you know.
Yo, why you sounding like that?
That's how it's
Like,
painting the picture of him to be like all this perfect, dude that got hurt by a female.
But you know what? It's usually, if you think about it, it's usually like in certain things, like certain shows, is like they got the perfect female and it's the guy dogging her out.
Right.
Like this is the first time you got like a dude that's like I don't know, quote unquote, the perfect dude who don't like, look, it's me and you against the world. I ain't worried about the mother chicks, whatever. And now you hurt dude, and now like he sold it. So like, all right, let me get this straight. Like I said again, he smashed her, and then was like, all right, look, we'll talk later. Because I don't know if this is gonna work.
She thought that they was about to just go back to everything. Everything was gonna be okay. He smashed.
After they smashed, no.
And he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
That's the end of
Church
that.
finger.
You might as well look. She might as well just kiss that little.
Yeah, and he African, so he African, so the whole African tradition.
He said he gonna tell his mother and them. I'm like, oh, baby, you ain't gotta tell him.
That, dude. You a clown for that, dog.
Hold up.
You telling fans?
You like, know, the women gonna be ready to beat her up. First of all,
yeah, because they not like, no. They not too fond of her anyway.
Exactly. You know the women that got like a lot of sisters or a lot of strong women presence in their life. This girl, the girls can't do no wrong when they got all these women around.
Yeah,
because they sisters and them ain't having it. They make them break up with her.
Yeah, something about that.
Marry somebody else.
But why would he even go back? Like, don't do that, man. Look, if y'all got problems, y'all talk, whatever. If it's the point of if it's point like the point of no return, all right. But come on, dog. Like, come on, no. That's why if it's too many problem. Like, look, we keeping this between us. I don't like.
Would you forgive somebody that cheated on you? Would you forgive somebody that cheated on you? Like right before y'all was about to get married?
If we
confess. You didn't find out. They told you. They just confessed. You know, confessions and you catching
I probably would.
It
have to be like, I think I would, because if like we had that connection. Well, not,
but like, how many people go through that last hoorah at their bachelor or bachelorette party?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. So she did this but she didn't do that at the bachelorette party though.
No, she did.
So, but I understand what you're saying in terms of like it was a one-time only thing. All right, didn't mean nothing. All right, okay, all right. I'll be hurt. Let's not get it twisted. I'll be hurt, but you know,
man, I can't. If first of all, if you slept with somebody the night before the wedding, now they push bachelorette parties a week before the wedding. But if you did that shit, like I'm not walking. How you gonna walk down the aisle after you just slept with somebody less than 24 hours ago?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
And then I'm supposed to sleep with you after we get married and reception's over.
Yeah, like the legit, like about an hour, couple hours later after reception.
And that's what I don't really get about that show, because men don't really do that. A girl told you I done slept with somebody else. The last thing he want to do is kind of smash you right now. He kind of looking at you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When y'all
told me,
I'm like, all right,
dirty, so all this other stuff.
Yeah, so I'm saying like he smashed and then was like, all right, well look,
he definitely did.
Yeah, like was like, all right, look, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm like, I don't think Boy coming back. I don't think Boy
Yeah.
coming back. But who put her into that situation? Did any of her girlfriends was like, look, you should holler at dude?
Nah, they
Whoever
actually
she
said
slept
that
with.
he a hoe and she
Oh,
shouldn't
so
even
she
do
just
it.
basically did it on her own though.
Yeah,
Yep.
she did.
Oh well, that's
She didn't
there's
even
no
tell her
reason.
friends till later on. She told them later on down the line because she couldn't live with the
Wow.
guilt.
Mhm.
All right, so we got Ella making her relationship official with Anderson. Again, is who is Ella is the one with the short hair, right?
Yeah, the ball cut, the real low
She
cut.
should have, because Anderson was never a bad dude. He explained his story. He had to, make a career decision. He went to Africa. He reached out to her. She was ignoring him because she found out at the last minute that he was going to Africa for his job. So that was it. He's not a bad person, but they call him Satan. Her friends call him Satan because he did that.
Because she was crying probably every night,
True. But
long
you ignored
time.
him. You purposely ignored him when he tried to reach out. So he stopped. Like, why do women constantly want a man to chase them? Why they always got to be chased all the time? Like, why? If he chasing you and you still ignoring him, and then he stopped, why you gonna get mad that he stopped chasing you? Because you was ignoring him.
Yeah, I guess she wanted him to come back. She was like, you just really just left me. I don't really understand that either, honestly.
But how could
Because
she
I'm all
feeling
about you got to
soft?
take care of yourself. You got to do your, you know what I'm saying? You got to live your life.
Hey,
Like, you
Nick
gotta,
Day. Yeah, I was
hey,
wondering if he was trying to take ownership back by sleeping with her. That sounds
Ooh,
like
that's a
he
good
probably
one.
did.
Yeah,
mm,
and they was like, all right, I'm
Um,
out. That's a good one.
Now we got Matthew gives Sandy a break from her girlfriend duties and stepmom life again. First of all, how dare you? Okay, this your girlfriend, and she's already stepping in as a stepmom, and she's not a wife. And then she got to write this paper for school, and you going to take a break and go have your little coffee and your donuts at the shop and read a book,
yeah,
knowing
what
that,
was that about? I don't
yeah,
understand that shit. That shit was weird as hell.
like his daughter, she
I
young,
thought he
and
was going to run down on him and there was somebody else. Like, he just in there
yeah,
by himself eating
by
donuts.
herself. Like the daughter is young, so she hyper. When kids are a certain age, their
Mm-hmm.
attention span is very short. So she's telling her to go color. She's like, I want to color. I want to do this. I want to do this. Like that. So she's like,
But you know
let me
what?
just.
Men a lot, like with the kid thing, like doing that every day, he kind of do want his daughter. And I think that was kind of him trying to get them some more, like them alone time to kind of bond more.
That's how you took it.
I think
When she got to write a paper.
Sense to me because he wasn't doing nothing. He was sitting there. He could have took that scone or whatever the hell that was he was eating. He could have took that home and ate it there with, you know what I'm saying? But he sat there. I think he was just trying to like get him some time to kind of bond, which is what they were doing. But the little girl is just like, she wants a mom. Like she wants that in the house mom thing.
Hey, pal.
Hey, sis.
Yes, but I could see it from that point. But he was inconsiderate because he knew she had to write a paper.
Yeah, she went in there, and then but then what did she do when she did get her free time? She sat on FaceTime with the little girl, singing her to sleep and calling
yes,
her, doing all of that.
She was at the bachelorette party where the bride was not at the bachelorette party. Right. And the little girl called because she wanted her to sing to her while she go to sleep. Yeah.
Oh,
and then the father he was laying next to his daughter, but Sandy didn't know that he was there listening to her sing too. Or whatever. Nice. So yeah.
That's nice.
So he about to get a ring soon. He probably gonna propose to her, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
She hit him with that. Wife, you got me chopped.
So the last one we got is Renee hijacking the maid of honor bachelorette duties. If you watch the show, Renee gotta be
rude,
she gotta be the center of attention for everything.
Ooh.
Well, why she do that though? Like she sent the girl with the dick toys home.
The whole circus.
She was
Yeah.
real rude, and she changed the whole venue, the hotel. Like, I'm like, you didn't plan this. That's just like we planned the whole thing, and then somebody just came the day of, like, oh nah, I booked another room. Your room was corny, and we
Right.
going to do this. I would have been like, oh hell no. But you got
For
you know
those
what
of
that?
y'all in the audience, don't forget to hit that like button for us. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Get that like and that
Um,
subscribe button on YouTube.
Yeah, she
so
really is. I don't know, especially when she came out with that purple artist hat running around. I'm like, oh, okay. I know somebody just like her. Just want to be running around, just
so
doing the most all the damn time.
that was my first time watching Run the World, which is a new series. We don't know if it's gonna be renewed yet for a second season, but so far so good. I liked it. It's entertaining.
Yeah, that was.
It's something to watch. Plus, you get 2 episodes in 1 hour. Why
I'm
not?
about to say them episodes kind of quick. Them things that's
Yeah.
about fast, but yeah.
So moving on to our rest in peace. We be hoping that we don't have to do a rest in peace for our
Yeah,
shows. Like we like another one and another one and another one.
yeah.
So who we got first for our rest in peace?
Frankie Lines, Keisha Cole, mom. Rest
That's
in peace,
wild.
Frankie. I
Okay,
think she
so
died on her actual birthday too, which was
right.
even more.
No,
Oh, this is
Matt from Night Court,
So that's Charlie
yeah,
Robinson.
yeah,
If
he
y'all
played
don't, if
in.
he was from the show Night Court.
but also
Oh, you know what? Y'all kept saying Night Court, and now I look at the picture and now I see him in Night Court.
everybody
But
think
you
about
know,
him
I don't
from
picture him from Night Court. I picture him from Set It Off with
Set
Jada
It Off.
Pinkett.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh yeah, he was off. Yeah, and set it off with Jada
Yeah,
Pinkett.
but you know, now I see the Night Court thing. Now the comparison, I get it now.
Yeah. I used to love me some Night Court. Here I go when I was young. Mom, Dad, they really got what at night? like what?
right?
That lady on there with the fade, with the buzz cut.
Oh
That lady didn't play.
yeah.
Next we got Frankie,
Yeah, Frankie.
which is Keisha
Cole.
Cole's mom.
Mm.
She actually passed away on her birthday.
Yeah.
It was Frankie's birthday, and Frankie decided to get high, and she OD'd.
Overdose.
So,
Man,
born on your
prayers up
birthday,
for
died
Frankie.
on your birthday.
On your birthday, yeah.
Yeah, that was
That rarely happens.
right.
Rest in peace.
And last but not least, y'all already know, even though time has gone by so far, we got Biz Markie. Right, so
57, that's a young age. You know,
yeah.
7, yeah.
It's up around my parents' age. Rest in peace, Biz Markie.
So y'all already know a week before he actually died, people were already putting it out there that he died, and they had to say that the news was false. He was actually on hospice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone, if y'all got family or yourselves that's diabetic, do not play around with that shit, yo.
Scare yourself.
Because yeah, first you end up being amputee, and let's say you don't even do that, and it starts to rot, and it gets worse, and it's like don't do that.
It's very serious and very rampant in the Black community because of our eating habits.
Yep.
So people don't take it as serious as they should, you know, and it's hard to change your diet when it comes to the certain foods that you like to eat, you know, but your health. And as we get older, what we did in our 20s and 30s, it catches up to you. So you got to
really do.
And wait, also, what's your brother's favorite show?
I have not a clue.
Was it Night Court?
Probably Night Court.
I think he was talking about Night Court, yeah.
Not Night Court, probably. So, yeah, probably Night Court. My twin brother at that.
Yeah, twins.
Yep.
Yeah, so let me see. Not gonna happen. Can't do it, man. Oh, that's what. That was. Man, well, I think that was Frankie. That was Frankie's quotes. If you like Keisha Cole, she like, "Oh, man down." That was my shit, yo. That was my shit. But rest in peace to all those I'm so tired of the. We lost some
So
hip
many
hop
people.
artists dropping.
Yeah.
Them hip hop artists is dropping on us.
And remember that versus with Snoop and DMX was just a year ago, like a couple days ago. Like that
Like,
was scary. Like
and who
You
else?
know,
What? Black? What was
celebrities
it?
who
Black Rob?
yeah, Black
celebrities
Rob.
who
Like,
were famous when they're young and they were getting high and drinking a lot and eating whatever on the road. And as they get older, their bodies are like shutting down on them. Like it really
yeah.
is. It's like
Mm-hmm.
catching up to them later. They getting cancer. They getting diabetes.
Yep.
They getting, or they're addicted to hardcore damn drugs.
Right.
So it's just
Yeah.
like, and we
Yeah,
watch
so-
it as we get older. They were just living the life, and we were really sitting there wishing that was us. Because I know that I wish I had a record deal in 2009, 2000, 2001, or whatever. That was the shit to do. But
Mm-hmm.
they ain't think about the
Right.
long run when you turn 50, 55,
Yeah.
and your arteries clogged up because all you've been doing is eating French fries and chicken nuggets and shit all every
Oh, yeah,
day.
no doubt.
on the
No
road.
doubt.
Right? When you could have had lobster and shrimp. Like, I'm just saying. Okay. Okay, so moving on to our next segment. Shout out to Nick. Hit me out. Yo, did y'all hear? Did y'all hear? So first up, we got Dr. Dre was ordered to pay $300K spousal support. I mean, we knew that shit was coming. We knew that shit was coming.
That's $300,000 a month, right? That's like every month.
Every month.
Yeah.
$300,000 a month. How do you spend that? Can you even spend that? You can't even spend $300,000 in a month. Like, what is she? Why she need all of that? How many kids they had?
I think 2. I think maybe 2.
Look, let me go find me a celebrity and get knocked up. Oh, you want go sleep with whoever the fuck you want to, but in 10 years.
300K.
I'm like, divorce.
300K a month? Man.
Poor Dre.
And you know what's funny? When guys was like, oh, that's no, women are like, oh, that's messed up. A man needs to pay spouse support, da 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 da. Then you started having some women say, you could get a job, you could just this, you got all these businesses, which is true. But then when that shit happened to Mary and her husband,
Oh, that was wild.
That was wild though. They don't got no kids. He wanted her to take care of him and his mother. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that was
the part I couldn't
crazy.
understand. I'm like, your mom?
Yeah, your mom.
He was
Your
bold
mom
as hell with that. Yo.
Like,
First
And
of
then-
all, he's
and then
out
dude-
in the gym says, you got to pay me.
And then if you watch Growing Up Hip Hop, his daughter, the way that she's perceived on the show, and her title under it's not there no more, but it was. It said, stepdaughter of Mary J. Blige.
wow.
So that's how she's on Growing Up Hip Hop. You a stepdaughter, and then you was talking bad about Mary, talking about her and my father divorced. She don't pay me no attention. Get that. You're not about to tarnish Mary's name.
No, you ain't
Fuck
doing
out of
that.
here, shorty.
You ain't doing that.
You ain't doing that.
Mm-mm.
That was terrible.
Like, first
That's
of all,
wrong
what
with
you want me to do? If it ain't a real relationship, if I don't have a bond with you, I don't have a bond with you. Like, I can't.
Exactly.
I ain't
Hey,
the
Mama Mia.
Hey, sis.
She needs to
Yeah,
keep
for
up.
real.
Hey,
She
Crystal.
needs,
Exactly. Legit.
but that much money, like damn.
She gotta keep up
Yeah,
with the
300
lifestyle.
grand a
First of
month.
all, she ain't even do nothing.
My thing is, if we've been together all this time, as a woman, why I don't have my little savings account from all the allowances and money he gave me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Tasha dumbass did with Ghost, and then wanted Ghost to take care of her. He been taking care of you. You ain't never
Oh,
pocket none of the money he gave you. No, you just ran and went shopping with the shit.
Mm-hmm. She thought that shit was gonna be forever.
Forever, ever?
Mm.
So, I think he might want to fight that. I don't know if he gonna
No,
care.
he probably he gonna let that ride. He gonna let that ride. Like,
$300 a month. That is
what
so
about these
much.
celebrities? What about these celebrities went bankrupt and they wasn't doing beats by Dre and shit like that anymore? Then what?
Mm-hmm.
How would they get that money?
They just came out with some new Beats headphones too. I'm about to get me some. Yeah. Everybody buy some headphones to support Dre. He need it. His bank account getting low. Like,
you need that come up.
So now we got Marla Gibbs. She gets her Hollywood star after years and years and years and years and years.
I'm surprised that she never had one. I'm legit surprised she never had one.
But did she ever do any more TV or anything after that show?
What? After what?
She did the Jeffersons in 227. Jeffersons in 227.
That's it, but nothing else after that. Like no movies, no.
No, she was in wasn't it Brothers?
Oh yeah.
With
the Brothers movie. The Brothers movie.
With no, not Four Brothers. Brothers with my God, Bill Bellamy. Bill Bellamy. D.L. Hughley. She played D.L. Hughley's mother.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't even know that shit. I don't even remember that.
But the thing is, she put so many people.
She either played his mother or she played his wife's mother in that movie. She was also on Martin. She was the maid and she shrunk Martin's jersey.
Oh yeah. She ziplocked Martin apartment up. Apartment up.
So it's well deserved. She should have been got that shit. I'm glad she's still alive. I'm glad she's alive to still have received to see her get that star. I don't know why they wait until people about to be near death.
So yeah,
for Dre. I thought he had a
prenup too. Dang. I thought he did.
Yeah,
hey Sean.
Hey Sean.
I thought he had a prenup and she wasn't gonna get nothing. I thought that was the last headline I read, but obviously that shit probably was old. They was married for years.
Though. That's the thing.
Right, Nick. The brothers. That was the name of the movie. So we got so Charlamagne the God has got his own late night show. Right. I don't know who's gonna tune in to watch that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know why, how that is gonna go.
Look at him.
Really,
that picture funny as hell.
It would look funny.
I don't see how Charlamagne does a talk show. I'm like, dude, I know he got so many other different stuff going on, but I can't believe Charlamagne is a talk show host. I can't believe it.
My thing is, how many times are we gonna hear you talk? How many shows are you gonna have that we gotta hear your voice?
Right.
You on the radio, then you got your own podcast. Now you got this. You got that much to talk about? Not even Wendy do that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think he wants to follow the Wendy route and see how that goes. But I'm like, dog,
Charlamagne just got some good contacts. He know the people the powers that be to get him what he want to do. He knows it's not what you know, it's who you know. And he been talking to the right people. And it's working out in his favor, especially, every time I listen to the radio, I hear him promoting people books. He promoting people, you know what I'm saying? So he's doing something right.
Yeah, he's doing something right. I just want to see who the guests that he get though. Now I want to see
I'll watch it. I'll see. If it's corny, I ain't gonna watch it past that first episode, but I'll try.
You ain't lying.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of guests he's gonna have on there.
Yeah, I don't want to see no Ellen type shit. I'm like, dog, no, come on, that's all right.
He gonna come out dancing. He gonna start doing the Running Man. They gonna.
Yeah, I'm looking come on, dog.
Have a whole little intro.
I'm like a clown. I'm looking turn off. I'm like, it's been real. No, I don't want to see that dude.
Yeah, that was supposed to go up with Dre when he got judged. That was supposed to go when he got judged. Okay, so that was Nikki. That was Nikki. So now we're moving on to the main topic, which everybody was waiting for, which is part two, because there's so many levels to friendships. and
Mm-hmm.
we only touched the surface on the part one show, and there's so more to that because we done talked about growing up, but now we're mature, right? Now we're adults. Now we're in
Mm-hmm.
our mid 30s to mid 40s, and
Yep.
friendships change, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's talk the code part two, leveling up friendships.
Yeah, I got
So
money for this
That's
conversation.
this is a good one. This is a good one.
get y'all drinks. This might make or break some friendships. I'm just saying.
But
Like,
yo, but yo, this is what I think. Like, this is my personal opinion. I think
Mhm.
like in friendships, it's two different things. It's two like categories: expire and renewals. You can do it
Oh.
weekly, quarterly, or yearly. Like real rap though. That's how some friendships have to be though. Like,
You ever had a friend where you can't just take too much of them? Like you can't do an everyday thing. Like they could be like, I see you on a weekend friend, maybe every other weekend friend, maybe once a month. But
doses.
if we was friends or we talked every day, we
Mm-hmm.
end up killing each other. Like it's
Yeah, 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 yeah,
some people you can talk to every
yeah.
day,
Yeah,
and then some is like, yo, I could only take once out of every 30 days of this month.
yeah. You be like,
They
look, all
just
right, I'm
Right.
gonna holler at you. But
woo
look, I'm gonna holler at you.
So
for
our
real.
first one is what's your definition of leveling up in a friendship? So Tayson, what's your definition on that?
Leveling up. Hmm. Leveling up. That's a
Those
good
in the
question.
audience, you can answer
I
that
would say,
question too.
I know
I
somebody that
guess,
I can take in small doses. Exactly.
but I don't
Great
call it friend.
Whoever
terminology.
Yeah,
whoever
that's a good one.
whoever wrote that comment, can you put your name because we can't see you if you want to share who you are. Thank
Yeah, please
you.
do. But I would say like leveling up. I would say, and this is something I've always told me and my brother have talked about. It's like if your circle of friends wants you to stay at the pace, at their pace or lower, it's time for you to step out of that circle and get a whole new level like a friends around you because you want like growth, like right? Because we all like if you're really good friends with people, you want your friends to win. Just like and if they wanted more than you, all right, cool. Like
Hey
I don't know.
Becca.
Hey, Becca.
Oh, it's me, Becca. All right, okay, all right. To me, that's it. It's about growth. It's about like leveling up. Is like all right, we got certain goals we need to get to. Is like all right, that's my level of friends. Like leveling up. It was like all right, the growth in the friendship. We can't be like when we first met. It's like all right, cool. Like friends want to see you grow. Like friends want to see you make it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No,
No,
you
they
know.
still a different friend.
I'm like,
Well, you'll
because that's
know once you start doing well and they start hating or trying to find everything wrong with what you're doing, then you're gonna be like,
man,
damn,
look,
I don't think they wanted me to level up. Maybe they still wanted me to be the same
you
old
guys,
fee from before, I guess.
yeah, you guys
Still
know
Becca,
the,
Becca,
asking them for
Facebook,
money and stuff.
yeah,
Been acting up
yeah.
since this part two of the show. It's because
You're
of
right,
Facebook.
Fee. You're right, Fee.
You
Yeah,
know
go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
Fee.
And I was just saying, like, some people just you'll see when you do well, or maybe you came across a new job, or you got a new
Mm-hmm.
car, or you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and down they start feeling like you acting crazy or acting funny because
Mm-hmm.
you just don't have time to do what y'all was doing before. If
Yep.
you
Right.
have the time, you got the time. If you don't, you don't. But
Mm-hmm.
more money, more problems. So people
You
be
ain't lying.
trying to
My
figure their ways out, their life.
right. My definition of leveling up is if I can't learn from you or grow from
Yeah.
you in our friendship, then we not leveling up. And here's the funny thing. This is so crazy. The Lullas have been friends for over 25 years.
Wow.
Okay?
That's a
And
great friendship, yo.
these broads still amaze me. Okay? First
That's
of all, it be
good though.
secrets I ain't never heard about. Like, bitch, when? Like, when did
That's
that
good
happen?
though.
So, and I've watched every last one of them grow and mature and become better women. No matter what
Mm-hmm.
we go through, I've seen progress, and they are up here. Like, and you know what? I know it hasn't stopped. It's continuing because right now They done set this goal, but they already got this. And after I finish this, then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, right? So you got Fees in school. She already a boss, okay? And now she in school because she want to do something else to level up, or just have a lot of different things and opportunities that if this one don't work, or if it's time for that ship to sail, now I got this under my belt and I could just switch over to this real quick. Mia is leveling up in the medical field. Nick doing the same damn thing, leveling up in the medical field. I'm trying to get this whole makeup thing going. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have
That's what I like to hear.
my own line. And then Chauncey went from working behind the scenes. She worked on the Maury show. Y'all ain't know that shit.
wow.
Yeah, y'all
Production,
didn't know Chelsea
right?
was on the morning show, right? Look, y'all learn something new every day.
She
Oh,
was
wow, all
she
right.
was part of production for the Maury show and a whole lot of other shows, believe it or not. And now she's a paralegal. So, oh yeah, the Lois is bright. The Lois is bright. So we could curse all day on social media, curse all day on these
All right.
chats and all the other shit. But we are very smart women.
All right. Gotta
Yeah, I
give
got
y'all
a
real
disclaimer. If anybody is Facebook friends with me, please don't judge me by my posts and stuff. I just think that certain things are funny, and I'm going to post them, and I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Shout out to Nick, though, one of my newest Facebook friends. We be vibing. But
Hey,
yeah,
Amsterdam.
that's
You
my
like-
twin. Hey. I
Sometimes
wish
you
I
have to
could
level
have
up.
him on the show. He has real good views on friendships.
Well, tell him to pull up.
And Crystal, one of my oldest friends in the comments. Hey,
Hey,
guys.
Crystal. Leveling up to me means
Ooh,
the
that's
friendship has become stronger through the years.
That's a good
Right.
one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a real
Yeah.
good one. Yup. Mhm.
That's a good one. I didn't think
It
about
is.
that.
Your friendship should elevate as you elevate too. You ain't gonna be the same friends. Like we were friends from making beans and hot dogs on lunch, trying to sneak to my house to watch Jerry Springer at lunch break and get back to school, to trying to make sure our kids ain't cutting school. Like things change, and life is just is moving. It moves.
Yeah.
It doesn't wait.
Right.
Well, I gotta give you that flower.
So
Absolutely.
Nick J said, Fee, people do the same thing to me. They play themselves every time too, because my brain is incredible.
Mhm.
Yup. So what we got next is talk about numbers being out of order. But pursuing friendships with people who are not progressing. So basically I shortened it. So it is a question, and the question is, would you continue, or should you continue on a friendship with a friend that's not progressing in life? Like they're not doing nothing else. Like, oh shit, you've been doing the same shit we've been doing since high school and you still ain't moved yet. Like this where you at? And it don't even gotta be a job or anything like that. It could be that person's personality. Like I haven't seen any type of growth in your attitude and personality. You still the same person. So should you continue a friendship? People in the audience, let us know. But Fee, should you continue a friendship if if they are progressing?
The only reason I would end it is if it was having some type of negative impact on my life. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were just constantly only calling me because they needed something, because they were just not doing what they needed to do to be able to take care of themselves. Yeah, then I will end the friendship real quick. Because even if I knew you for 20 years, that don't mean that I'm your fallback person or somebody that you could call all the time if you're just not doing for yourself. Like, I don't have time for that. And I'm not going to just avoid you and act like we still cool. I'm going to let you know, like, this ain't my wave no more. Like, a lot of people post a lot saying everybody can't come with you when you leveling up or whatever, or when you move into the next level. And it's real true, because you got to think about the people who just do not want to do better for themselves, or they're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And we're like, in my friendships, we're never comfortable. We get a new job and that's cool for that day, but we still looking for other things to do. And that's just it's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? If you stay still, don't get mad if I just breeze right past you. Period.
Right.
And I'm not going to just be successful and then I'm be somebody you could call like, oh, let me call Nene because I know she got it. No.
Nope. We gotta live.
So Becca said progression can happen to people at any time. That's true. I try not to hold it against them. Life is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
You know your friends though. You know some people who go through things that's beyond their control. Yeah. You know, and them the people that you should always be there for because you never know you could very well be in that situation and you damn sure gonna need them friends that know that you in any other given time will be doing well, but because something doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying? Because you know people look at you like newer friends or newer people may judge you or look at you funny versus a friend who knows you and knows that you're just going through something, so they there to help. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely levels to that. But then you know people who just ain't doing nothing or just always trying to find the scheme or the, you know what I'm saying, trying to scam shit from people and it ain't working for them. Then they asked out, then they come to you. Nah, I'm good.
Here's my thing. If we was in high school in early 20s and you was getting locked up for some bullshit or fights or drugs, and now we damn near kicking 40 in the ass and that shit is still happening, you have not progressed. You have not progressed. Like, no. Hold on. We got one. Okay, sometimes mental health can stunt a person's growth, but even in that, you have to move forward at some point. I've had a few bad weeks, months, and even years, but in that, I can't blame anyone who fell back because it becomes difficult being around someone who is miserable and content in it. Yo, but that part, Nick J, I can't deal with people who always miserable, yo.
But normally people who go through stuff like that, they kind of fall back. They're the ones that fall back. And then you go looking for your friend like, damn, I ain't speak to her in a minute. Like in a minute. And then I'm calling you and trying to figure out, like, are you okay? Like, what the hell? I ain't speak to you. We used to be every day with it. I ain't talked to you in a month. And then you find out, like, they done, and they just didn't want to tell you or put no burdens on you. And, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is understandable, too. But you know your friends. And sometimes you gotta, even if it ain't monetary, you probably just need somebody to, you know what I mean? Help you. You need somebody to talk to, vent your frustrations or something.
Yep.
Right. Becca says, I'm able to compartmentalize people. It keeps me from being judgy and also not holding them to what I think they should be doing. I'm a friend to them where they are.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, so we got some that
I agree with that. And what about the friends who they expect more from you than what category that you place them in? Then what you do with that situation? You put them in, you feel like they're not giving you what you need to be this certain type of friend that they want to be in your life. Then how y'all handle that? Because they don't really, some people don't like to have uncomfortable conversations, and then they don't tell you that where you falling short, and you don't know, and now you thinking like, damn, this bitch acting funny. Like, I don't know what the hell wrong with her, or she ain't talking to me, or she just going back or whatever. She ain't inviting me to shit no more, and you know what I'm saying? And then y'all, you ask. Now I'm coming to you and I'm asking you, like, what's good? You don't mess with me? And oh no, girl, we cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got
like, I can't fuck with you because you be drunk as hell, and then you be wilding at the parties, and I don't be wanting to deal with it.
Yeah, those are conversations that hurt.
Some people, you gotta have those conversations though. Like, look, because if you're really friends with a person, you gotta have sometimes. You can cape for a person, but you also gotta check. You can cape for your friends, but you also gotta check your friends. Like,
right?
You should be able to do both. You should be able to do both.
I be like getting checked,
do both.
So we got.
And I think
here go Becca. Okay, Becca says
she fixed her Facebook profile because I see her name now.
Friendship should be equitable. Did I say that right?
Equitable,
yeah.
Don't mind my ebonics and my non-reading ass. But anyway, each person should get something from the friendship. You have to express that. You just like any other relationship.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Like I gotta,
You can't have
my
a yes
friendships,
person.
I gotta get what I'm giving. And then sometimes I start feeling like I'm not giving enough if I feel like, what I'm saying, that you're not giving enough. Cause now it's like, why are you pulling back a little bit? Is there something I'm not doing?
Right,
I'm a
twin.
very
True,
accountable
true
type of friend.
friend.
I'm the accountable
Not a
friend.
yes person. That's true. So let me
Yeah.
go to the next one. Reasons. What are the reasons friendships grow apart? So I made it short, but
Jealousy.
it is what are the reasons that friendships grow apart? So Taysan, what you got?
I got jealousy because they're jealous
Ooh,
of
child.
like what you. They got jealous of what you have. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Good example. Literally, right? My example. I've been down Houston for 8 years now. Except born and raised in Philly, and when I was coming down here, a couple like of people that I was cool with, um, they basically told me was like, "Look, you can be back in a year," and I'm like, "I thought you were supposed to be cool." I'm like, "You're basically telling me that you expect me to fail when I'm down here, and I'm gonna be back in a year," and I'm like, "Wow, that." Like if I'm seeing any of my friends basically moving, I'm like, look, I want you to succeed out, but you're telling me that I'm gonna be back here, and I'm like, wow, that's and basically move. I always tell this like this is another good line. Once you remove yourself from a situation to see what it really is, and like that has to do with like friends in different situations. You be like, wow, this is what this person was really feeling me or have you. This is how they were really truly feeling me or have you because I got success before they did. Like that's a hard lesson to learn, especially if you're really cool with somebody. Like that
Hmm.
is just like what Sean just said, a hidden jealousy. Like I never
Shit, a
thought
lot
I'd
of people
ever
said jealousy. A
I
lot of
see.
people
Like
said
jealousy.
jealousy.
and you
Whew.
yeah, and it's a lot to it.
Jealousy is
It's
not
like and
jealousy is not always on the surface, and friendships is hidden. Sneak hating and sneak
sneak
competing.
compete
Yes.
agrees. Jealousy
Jealousy
and
is
envy.
hidden in the
They want
motive.
they
It's the motive for the friendship. People be,
yeah
you
they
meet
want you to
people for certain things.
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you meet people for
Oh
certain
yeah,
things.
that's
And
a good one. Yeah.
it's the motives, it could be because they even try to figure out what it is that, that you do that everybody likes about you and try to mimic it or try to
Mm-hmm.
be down a lot of times or whatever. And
Yep.
that
Yeah.
jealousy shows
Mm-hmm.
because they really do get mad and can't help it. I swear jealousy shows
Yep.
when they're not paying attention. When you never know it, that's how you find that shit out. Because other than that, you'll never know. They ain't gonna say, Tina, I'm jealous of you. I'm mad that your nose is smaller than mine. Okay, that your eyebrows always come together and mine's I gotta pluck them. Like what I'm saying.
I
Like they
gotta
ain't
do
gonna
X,
never
Y,
say
and
that.
Z. Right.
It comes out in their
Mm-hmm.
actions.
Yo,
So it's
not my
friendships is
Yeah,
nose.
it do.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? And
It do.
everybody always, as soon as you meet somebody, like I'm going out with my friend. And then you really start to normalize that word and start calling everybody your friend. Nah, you going out with the girl you met last week.
No,
Because that's not your friend. You don't
you an
know her.
associate.
Like, what is going on with this? Calling everybody your friend
They could
stuff.
be somebody you thought you knew. They'd be like, yeah, that's somebody I thought I knew.
That's
Okay.
funny about the
And
that's
like,
funny
yeah,
about
that
the
girl is crazy.
that's funny about the nose because people ask me, can I even breathe through this shit?
Like,
It's so
I am jealous.
small.
I feel some type of
It's
way.
so small. They be like,
Yeah.
can you breathe? I be like, what? I've been hearing that for a
That's
long
crazy.
time.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know, right,
I
Becca?
had to refill my cup.
Like, hold on. Becca, why are people jealous of eyebrows when I draw my shit on? They not real.
Good man.
Like, they not
mm,
real.
mm, mm,
Like, how you jealous of
mm,
something
mm,
that's
mm.
not real?
That's because they don't know
But
yet. But then once they
right,
start trying
Yeah,
to be your friend later, and then they find out that you be drawing them on, they gonna be like, that bitch be drawing her eyebrows on. Those ain't even real. I was
and they
trying,
be
exactly.
and they be
to
to the
chill
side,
with
and
her,
they just
trying to
like, all
figure
right,
out what she be doing.
look, I'd rather
He said
know
my
the hate
eyebrows
now, cause
going through menopause. I can't. So. Y'all,
Yeah.
yo, Becca,
As
shut
long as I
out.
got Wendy, I ain't hating on nobody eyebrows.
So I saw a word that came up, which is number 4. So stagnant friendships and being
Thank you.
afraid to end it. Fee, you spoke on that.
no, yeah, no.
So you spoke on some people being afraid to say things that that their friends need to know because they don't know how that friend may take it. But when you in a stagnant friendship, um, do you end it? When do you know it's time to end it? Like, or to have that conversation? Like, yo, we got to go our separate ways. Go ahead, Tay.
I
Well, you
mean,
just
sometimes.
like go ahead, people. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, go ahead, Tessa. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. You can finish.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, sometimes you just like, I think sometimes you just know. It's like, all right, look, this is not going nowhere. Like, especially if you know you like a friendship, you like, no, I don't talk to this person, and it's like it's nothing to gain from that friendship. I don't mean like monetary or anything like that. It's just like, man, we're not really talking on like that. Like, I'm not trying to hang with you. I'm not trying to really do anything. It's like, all right, what are we doing here? Like, what's the the reason why we're even friends? Like, you have the question, like, what's the reason why we're even friends to begin with? That's you're gonna know. You're gonna know. You can be like, all right, yeah, I'm not that person. Like, no, we gotta have that talk. Like, and stagnant, you like, because I think stagnant is like you're sitting there like, this is not going nowhere. It's like a relationship. You're like, look, this ain't going nowhere. Like, this friendship is not going nowhere. It's not even a friendship. It's not. This friendship is like it's two or like two or more, but it's like it's a one-way street here. It's not two-way.
I'm a ghoster. I'll just die down.
I've done that.
But go ahead, Fee.
I was about to say that's what I do. I don't have no conversations. I'm not gonna have a conversation to end the friendship. I'm just going to be, you know, that meme on Facebook, that GIF when it be like, and then the little fat boy disappear. I'm not gonna be doing all that. You just won't hear from me no more. Like, I don't be calling nobody no more anyway. Now that they got text messages and everything else, we don't have to call. Like, we you know what I'm saying? A stagnant friendship is just that. They're not going to miss you. That's how I feel. You won't miss me if you don't talk to me every day. Then you'll see me when I post a picture or something, and you be like, "Oh, girl, where you been at?" Oh, the small talk, that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel? Tina? I already know how you feel about this, but how do you feel, Ty, about having friends on people on your friends list that don't like you in real life, like on Facebook? Like, if y'all fall out or you decided you want to end a friendship with them, will you go on Facebook and deliberately click on their name and delete them off of your friends list because y'all not friends no more?
I've done it numerous times.
Tina, what you say?
Sometimes I keep them on there sometimes I keep them on there just to be like, all right, yeah, you know what? I'm going to show you. You want to get on me? All right, here you go. Because sometimes you got to let people know. Sometimes you got to
I'm eating ice if y'all can hear that shit. Like that.
Huh?
I'm eating ice if y'all can hear that shit.
Yeah, you good. I'm petty like
that. If I'm mad at you and I delete you off social media, I don't really do that. I've done it, but I've done it because the argument sparked off of something from social media.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you go, like we'll have a disagreement and you'll bring up, well, you party all the time and you always out somewhere. Okay, now I'm gonna delete your fucking ass because clearly you know that right, you know this shit because you on my social media, you see me out, you see me taking pictures, but that don't mean I went out all the time. It could have been late posts or whatever. So you judging me off my social media.
Yeah.
So
exactly. That's why you gotta go. You gotta get the fuck.
You gotta go. I'm not gonna accept you back. I got like four or five pages. So you could be on my boring page, you could be on my makeup page, but you won't be on my main page anymore. Like because that's what you're doing. Other than that, if we beefing, I'm not gonna just delete you off social media. I'm not gonna do that. But for those who decide to delete me off social media, best to believe, if you ever think about sending a request back, you will be pending for the rest of your fucking life. Because that shit will sit there. I'm not gonna hit delete. You're just gonna be pending for the rest of your life because you're not about to resend me a request.
I ain't gonna lie. I have accepted friend requests from people who have deleted me. I have. But it really depends on who that person is, because other than that, it's like Now, if me and this person really fell out, and I know that ain't no coming back from that friendship, it's a wrap, like all the way. I'm definitely gonna take them off my friends list. You gotta go.
What's up?
I can't have you on it. I don't want to see nothing that you doing. You don't need to see what I'm doing because all you doing is saying this bitch every time you scroll and see my name.
Freeze.
So why should we be social media friends? Like, why? You're not gonna like it. Social media, you post pictures and stuff for likes, right? So you know that this person ain't gonna like shit you do no more. Why do you still? And you're not gonna hit the like button on them. So why? What's the point? Bye.
Nope. That's what I said. Like once I can't like I'm like I'm just like nah. And it takes a lot for me to get upset, but once I'm there,
word up. Me too. Like, you really had to like if you call me, you tell me bitch, and you block me on your phone, and oh yeah, I'm going on here and I'm taking your ass off of my friends list because we're not friends by any definition. So you shouldn't even be on my social media.
Right.
Don't try to
because everything you post on there, they're gonna think it's about them. And no, everything I post ain't about you. I ain't even think about your ass no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've had people I've deleted off my Facebook page and have their family members try to request me. Like I never was from the begin with. Like no,
I delete the whole family. If me and you ain't friends no more, I'm deleting the whole goddamn family. And now if they feel some kind of way, call me and ask me because most of the time you have my phone number.
They be thinking people like my club members about that. Somebody get mad at one of them, we all get in the boot. You know how many times people that deleted me because of somebody else? Where be like, I'm sorry, Phoebe, it wasn't personal, but your ass gotta go too. Plenty of times people that deleted me because of somebody else.
I've had guys sit there and send me, you deleted me, and now you send me another request. Okay, I'll take that shit back maybe 2 times, but the third time you delete me, trust me, you can ban yourself.
That's it.
You banned yourself. Cause I don't get what this is. Like, what the fuck? Why you keep coming back?
No, it's either they quick to do that, like they gonna go delete you, or they gonna make a post. Like Facebook is the first go to when anything happens. As soon as we have an argument, or you mad, they just like, you know what? Where is my Facebook?
Or they go to see if they go to see if you was talking shit about them.
Yes, and everything you do after that is gonna be about them. You need to just take them off.
Okay, Sean says, Fee, that reason alone is why I'm not active on social media. People will study your moves on Facebook when you are posting and then slowly become little yous or think they know you.
Yes, they swear they know you by your posts. Oh my goodness.
Nick J.
I'm like, who done broke up? She posted memes.
Nick J, I'm the kind of person that if I sense there's an issue, I'll try to talk it out. I want to save the friendship, but otherwise, I'm going to fall back. I
agree with that. I agree
with that too. If I want to save the friendship, if I feel like this is worth it, because people be tripping, and then you be all up in that bad energy for no reason. This is dumb. And then you go,
why?
With somebody you ever tried to have a conversation because y'all friendship they just got the wrong idea or something. And then you go and you just had a whole conversation and you swallowed your pride and everything. I'm going to call them because they really got the wrong idea. They just wrong. Call you.
Right.
And they put you out and make you regret ever doing that shit in the first place. You know what?
My thing is, why are people, if we was friends before social media, okay? I'm talking about when we just had dial-up, AOL, you got mail. Okay? Right?
You ain't lying.
Why is it now like, oh, if you delete me, we not friends no more? Why? What? I'm not friends with a lot of my family. That mean they not my family no more? Like, I don't know. But we're gonna move on to number 5. Number 5 is what everybody gonna say they are. Nobody gonna be real. But fuck it, we gonna put that shit up there. Number 5, are you a good friend? Do you consider yourself a good friend? Go ahead, everybody, start lying. Start lying in the comments.
I want to see this comment section over here light up real quick.
I can't wait to see that. I know I slack.
Do you consider yourself a good friend? I had asked this question in our group chat. because I just really wanted to see what everybody else thought. Because I know that being friends, being a good friend is just not something that's taught to you. You learn that as you grow up and you mess up with certain people, and you know what I'm saying?
50-50.
I feel like if you got the same friend from way back 20 years later, do everything, like I think that might be a good friend to you. Like you might, that speaks for you, speaks volumes of you.
Yeah.
But you know what you're doing. You know if you ignore your friends. You know if you don't come through like they need you to and stuff like that. Or, whatever. So I consider myself a good friend.
She's a good friend. I could say that. She's a good friend.
I
could vouch for that. And not because she's a Lullis. Because we was friends before Lullis. So
that's good.
Long time. Tina's
Lullis was friends before Lullis.
Tina takes friendship to the family level, and some people just don't even understand that. But if she don't like you, boy, good luck. Ultimately, I am a great friend, but I've definitely had some moments where I could have been better. See, I can relate. I tell my friends all the time. They know I'm the accountable one. If I think that I did something bad, I'll be quick to tell y'all, I'm sorry. That was messed up.
Same here.
I messed up. I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have said that. But I be expecting that same energy back from them. You know what I'm saying? Like we all gotta be accountable.
Yes.
Like, sometimes we ain't always right.
Yes.
So when Fee asked that question in our chat amongst us, my response was, I don't answer those type of questions because I can't. Of course, I can say, "Oh, I'm a great friend." I say I go off of what my friends tell you. So if my friends say I'm a great friend, then that's what it is.
All right.
That's what it is. So that's the only way I'm gonna know I'm a good friend if my friends tell me I'm a good friend. So
and you can only get that from real friends because some people is just lying. Like the yes people or whatever. Like, I follow Kanye West. I really like Kanye West, but that song that he came out with called Real Friends is really like one of the dopest songs to me that he made because of the lyrics to that song. Because you really have to ask yourself, like, have you done things for somebody else? Everybody feels like you base friendships off of what somebody can do for you, or have they been there for you in a trying time, or and sometimes people relate things to, if you know me, like you can't know me if you wasn't my friend when I went through this, or you know what I'm saying? And I really feel like that's unfortunate because you can miss out on good people. It's always good people or whatever, but you just
I know you see that. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta do better with your friendships and the way that you reciprocate the love that you expect from people. That's that's how I'm on it now. That's where I'm coming.
That's true.
Tayson, don't start crying now. Don't start crying.
I'm lucky though. I'm a lucky girl. I got some great friends. I really do.
Overprotective friends.
Yes.
That's good though.
No, sometimes we could be too overprotective.
But you want that. But look, you got people that wanna cape for you, and they want people to treat you, and that's great friends that can do both. That put the cape on you and be like, look, you basically there for your friend, but you also got friends that want to check you, like, look, I mean,
like you're slipping, girl. What's going on?
You slipping, like, come on, and you need.
But how is it in male friendships? Can you give us like a little insight on how it is with male friendships? Because we could talk about our female friendships all day long, but I want to know how it is to be friends, males. How do y'all consider somebody a bro? Like, how do you become a?
I've been
like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I had this situation literally just. That's why I said that when y'all invited me to this show tonight, it kind of like hit home because like this one situation, guy I've been friends with for the longest. Basically, I haven't talked to him about a month. Now, usually we talk like every day. That's me. I've known this dude since high school, and we've been there through each other for like the happiest times, the darkest times, like everything. And we fell out due to some dumb stuff on his end. But it's hard because I think with guys, because you got to find like the right people, I guess, for guys or what have you. If they have to share the same interests or what have you, it's like I got a good collection of very good friends. Like I guess I would say always say like my two brother, my older brother, like my best friends. Um,
Mhm.
couple of dudes like some guys that used to work with the VA in Philly. They were like a couple of good friends, very good friends. Um, guys I used to work with. It's crazy, like people I used to work with at different jobs. I got got really good friendships with them. But it's kind of hard because it's like I'm like it takes me a while to get used to people. Like, and I made like, especially coming out of Houston, it took me a while to even meet like friends down here. And now I met like a couple of really good guys down here. And I'm kind of glad that certain party was like that, like protective of like who I'm real cool with, because sometimes people can present themselves in one way, give them some time, and you'll see them in a different light. And you know,
Right.
I- like
I
like
had.
in I think
Go ahead,
no
Tay.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Tay. No, go.
Oh, I
Go
was
ahead.
like, because I was like, with friends it's kind of hard. Because I've had friends check me, which is a good thing. Because I need, like, I don't. It's like my brother said though. You don't want no yes people in your corner. I don't want somebody to keep saying, yeah, like if I'm doing something like wrong, check me. But it's also if I'm doing something right, I want them dudes to be like, the same energy I'm giving to you, I want that same reciprocal. Just like you were saying too, Phil, I want that same energy. And I always like to celebrate success for people. And I got like, people that do it. Like it's hard. I think for guys it's a little bit harder too. Just like I know, like for women, I ain't gonna say it's harder for men because I know, like, but to me it's kind of hard because I've lost several friendships because people were like jealous of what I've done in life. And this is one thing I'm always say though. You got some people that want you to live their life, the life that they wanted to do, but they can't do. And like you can't. I'm like, look, I
Yeah.
don't want to live your life. I want to live my life. And some of those you gotta get rid of. Like I treat it like this though, like a game of cards. It's like, look, I want to see, like, if I'm able to see your hand now instead of much later on, cool, I'm good with that. That means I can deal with you accordingly. It's like we're friends. Like I can deal with this person to come. Like, all right, I see how you are. You a fake dude. All right, Joe. Look, all right, cool. I'm out of here. But like
Hmm.
I got like I honestly say I got some really good people, like some really good friends in my camp. So I'm lucky. I'm
I
lucky.
had. I had a heart to heart today with the male, and long story short, he lost. Well, he didn't lose. That friend of his lost him as a good friend.
Mhm.
But you know what he said? He said some real stand up shit. Even though they are no longer friends, they don't speak at all. If that person came to him in regards to their kids or anything like that, he would be there.
Mhm.
Even though they no longer speak. And that's a
Mhm.
good thing, because sometimes we have, a lot of us have friends with children, and we build those
I do too. Yep.
relationships with
Mhm.
those children. Like
Mhm.
the Lola's kids are my nieces and nephews. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm the
Mhm.
only
You
child,
feel
so that's as close as niece and nephew as I'm going to get. I'm auntie, auntie.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just,
Mhm.
first of all, we're not going to stop speaking. But God forbid, don't steal my kids. Those my
Yeah.
kids. I'm not going to
Yeah.
stop doing or being there for
No,
your
no, no, no. You
kids
shouldn't.
just because
Nah.
me and you not speaking no more. Like, that's a good friend. Now, when you sit there and cut everybody off because you're not speaking to this one person no more, was the love even genuine?
That's a good question. Like that's a good
Some
question.
people
Like.
let their pride and, I want to say, ignorance take precedence over what's right. You know what I'm saying? Even though they know damn well that they don't really feel like that, they just gonna keep going that way because it take too much energy and it to you know what I mean, to admit that you're right to a friend, and they'll just really
Mhm.
will go years and months or whatever without talking to somebody over the smallest little dumbass thing or whatever. And
Mhm.
I'm me, as far as the kids is concerned, I'm a bit, I don't want to say I'm guilty of that because I don't really do that, but you know how when you don't talk to somebody, like you could go, like I had a friendship where they had kids, and I was there because we were so close that their kids was just as close to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and this person, we was pregnant at the same time. We, you know what I mean? And then when we had kids, our kids were like, it was just like a second nature to feel like an auntie to these children. You know what I'm saying? And to actually really love them, and and then when y'all friendship fall off or it's not the same, and then y'all don't talk, the communication with the kids do fall off, is because these are small kids. So the adult has to either take the initiative to call you, to go through you to get to kids, or you know what I'm saying, or they might either feel a different way, and then you find yourself years later feeling like, damn, I missed out on a lot of years and time with these kids that I really do love and adore, and I wish that things were different or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, I don't like to dwell on the past. I kind of like want to go forward with making things right, and that's why I learned to be more accountable. And you never really always a great friend. Somebody, you always fall short. You messed up somewhere, and it's just about how you fix it later and what you do, and you know, going forward, even with different people and different friendships and stuff, you learn from things. I think everything is a learning experience, and sometimes some friendships suffer from that, and you may lose that person, but you learned something from it. There's some type of experience or something to come from it.
If that child's old enough, I won't go into a deep conversation because they're not supposed to be an adult business. But what I will let them know is, you know, although me and such, even relationships, although me and such are no longer together, although me and your mom or your father are no longer friends, I'm still a phone call away. You know what I'm saying? I'll let them know that. And I'll leave it there. But moving on, because number 6 got some alphabets following that shit. We got some alphabets following number 6. So number 6 is types of friends and how it affects the friendship. So we got like A through K or J, right? Like, who goes all the way to K and J? We might as well went to Z, right? But okay, so A first, the needy friend. If you are in the audience and you have a needy friend, put your hands up, raise who your needy friend is.
You can put A in the comments.
You can put A in the comments if you have a needy friend.
I can put A in the comment.
I could put A in the comments. So if you have a needy friend, I'm sure a lot of us are going to be able to relate. So a needy friend is basically somebody that always wants your attention. They don't want to share you with anybody else. It got to be when you got to come whenever I need you. That even if you don't come one time, they feel away because you ain't come that one time. Like one time, like what the hell? That one time.
I had that happen before. Yeah, that was like an expired friendship. Yeah, I had that happen one time. I'm like one time, like.
They be like, that's messed up. Be on Facebook.
Yeah, they be ready to curse you out because you ain't come that one time, but you been there all the other 12 times and you missed one time. Like, I got a whole family. That one time? Okay, I couldn't come to the hospital that one time, bro.
One time? Like, come on, man.
What about my kid had a recital? I'm supposed to miss my kid recital because I come after. I'ma come. But guess what? Maybe by the time my kids' recital ended, I couldn't make it, or not. I could, but the visiting hours over at the hospital.
That's wild. I don't. Man.
You know what? I want to kind of categorize off of this needy friend part. What about the person that just expects stuff from you? Like, they know that they don't have a car or you got a car, and so they just be calling you like, "Yo, bitch, I need to go pick up this and that," and then you be like, "Okay, I'll come and get you to go pick up this and that." But then when we do this and that, then you got 18 more things for you to do. You want to do this, you want to do that. Nah, I'm about to drop you. I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry. And then the next time you call me, I'm gonna be like, I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Or I could really be honest with you and say, yo, you be draining my shit. I don't got time.
See, stay with the bars.
Like you're doing too much. I can't do this with you. Every time you call me, you want to do all this and that, whatever. Like, nah. Like, if spending my time with me, with you, is
Are they
always
are they,
me doing something for you. Nah,
are they
but
a
then you
needy
get
friend or are
around
they
and
a
be
user?
chilling with somebody else. No.
Hold up, are they a
Hold
needy
on,
friend or
say
are they
that
a user?
shit.
Are they a needy friend or are they a
Oh,
user? Or they're a user?
are they a needy friend or are they a user?
User. A lot of people
Okay.
that users out there,
That's
and it's like because
both.
they know you got it, they're like, all right, I'm using this because I know you're gonna give me what I want. I'm like, really? Like, no, it shouldn't be like that.
I
Like,
so I
it should
saw I
not be
saw
like that.
I saw Mia's post. I'm gonna get to that me. So let's get to B. We gotta go through this because it's long.
Okay.
The next one is the all about me friend.
Whoo! Yeah. Yeah.
So no matter what y'all doing, no matter what event it is, no matter
Mhm.
what you could be suffering from depression, you could be going through this at home,
Mhm.
you could be going, and that friend still on some me, 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 me,
Me.
me,
Me. Me. Me.
me, 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 me. It's okay to even use yourself as an example. Hypothetically speaking, let's just say Fee was on drugs. She's not on drugs, y'all. She's not on
Mhm.
drugs. This
I
friend was
smoked a
not on
little
drugs.
weed.
And
I
she was
smoked a
like,
little weed.
oh, I went to rehab. And I would have been like, oh, you know, Fee, my mother was on drugs too. And da-da-da-da-da-da. Now,
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
one thing to,
I know you're going with that. I know you're going with
hold,
that. Mhm.
it's one thing to do that. But
Yo,
if you never bring the topic back to them and you just straight run with it, like
just run
yeah,
with
and
it.
da-da-da-da,
Down
yeah,
by.
now it's all how the hell you turn this shit about you when it's about
Yeah.
me?
Yo, people
Mhm.
do that all the time, okay? They do that
Mhm.
all the time. They really do. And then be wondering why they don't know nothing about you. Girl, I didn't even have a chance. I never was able to tell you what happened to me because every time I'm on the phone with you, we talk about you. So I hung up with
Yeah.
you and I had called my peoples over here because that somebody that was going to listen, and I had got that off my chest, and I'm good. Now you don't even need to know because you ain't had time for
Yeah.
my issue because you had too much
Yep.
going on yourself.
You
And
so
I'm good.
you
I
don't.
will listen too. I listen. I get on the phone as soon as we start talking about you. I listen. I'll be like, okay, and I hang up and call somebody else to talk about what I need to talk about because
If we go
clearly
out,
you
the
ain't
light
got time.
gotta always be on you. It's not even your day. Why is the light on you? I'm confused. It's not your house. Why is the light on you?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
and then you feel away when the light ain't shined on you. Oh, it's not my fault that when I walk in the building I'm dope. It's not my fault when Fee walk in the building she's dope. You mad? We don't got control over the light. If people want to shine a light on us, they gonna shine the light on us. You can't
Mhm.
get mad
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
because other people want to shine the light on them and not you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. You're
But then
right.
you got people that will leave. They be like, this ain't even my vibe. This ain't even
And
my
I'm
vibe.
like,
I'm gonna go ahead and head out and go home because
they're posers.
you're too cute tonight.
Straight posers.
Or you going out with your a group, like maybe not even a group of girls. It could be you and another chick, and
Mhm.
all the niggas is coming to the friend, and you mad because they
That's a
not
good one.
coming
Yeah.
to you. Like
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't get it. So she said free. Mia said free therapy session for me for
Session for
them.
Right, for
yeah.
them, it's definitely for them. They get what they
Yeah.
people be their
Yo, you.
friends. Everybody has a reason why they're friends with you. So their reason for you being their friend is for
Mm,
you to listen to their issues. They don't got time for
I,
yours though.
Okay, so let's
I
go to
never thought. I don't. Hold on.
go ahead,
I'm
Tay.
gonna answer real quick. Like, I never thought guys could be like that until I ran into like one of my other jobs. Based when I was young, I'm like, dog, if the oldest guy be on you, like, damn, like you got some tendencies, my dude. Like some real tendencies. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yo, guys be oh my god, Tay sign.
Some
That
real
shit
tendencies. I'm like,
that shit
um,
is on a regular. You would be surprised at how you see that
oh no, I'm
shit
not. No,
go.
no, I'm
But
not surprised now. But like back, then, I'm like, what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going, Cena.
okay, so let me try to speed through this. Okay, so C.
Yes.
Um the get over it. Shit happens, friend. That is me. Get
That is
over
you.
it.
Shit
Get over it.
happens.
Shit happens. We cannot dwell on this shit. It happened. We don't got the power to reverse the shit. How are we just get over it, but how are we going to move forward? Even if it's
All
a
right, yeah,
friend
I'm with
asking
that.
for, even not even just
I'm with that. Yeah.
between a friend and a friend, but let's say a friend was going through something. Okay, it happened. Okay, I'll let you sulk for a month or two, because some shit take longer than you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Depends on the situation.
Mhm.
But while you're going through that, I'm gonna let you sulk for the month. The second month is
Mhm.
you can still sulk, but how are we going to move forward? What do I need to
Mhm.
do as a friend to help you move forward? Because we can't stay here. You, as my
Mhm.
friend that I love, can't stay here. So, what are we going to do? Let's talk about what we need to do for me to help you move forward, or for just you to move forward. What we going to do? Because you got to get over it.
Yes. Because you know, some people they like to some people they need to be able to just get some things off their chest. They want to vent, they want to say like, oh my God, whatever. But it's a certain time when you need different people for different reasons. Some people is just gonna be like, listen,
Oh, that's a good
it
one.
happened.
That's a good one.
Now what?
Mhm.
What's your next plan? What is you gonna do now? Because you sitting here crying is not going to fix it. It's not going to help your situation. And that's
Mhm.
Tina. Me, I'm the one to let you cry for a minute. You could cry, you could get that off. I mean, I'll listen, and then in my mind, I'm probably thinking like we got to figure out how to,
How to get in? Yeah.
to get her to stop this crying shit because we all don't want to hear it or whatever. But Tina be the one to say it.
But see,
That's the
you
difference.
need that. That's a good one though. You need those type of
Tina be
friends
the
though.
one
You
to say
need
it.
like.
Yeah, certain people,
Yeah.
and I realize that some people just don't understand your point. You know what I'm saying? They receive it
Mhm.
different. And if
Mhm.
you say things you could say something to me that won't affect me in the way it would affect our other friend. Like especially when you have a circle of friends, it's a few of y'all, and not just you
Mhm.
and one other person. Because you
Mhm.
got different levels of friendship. You could just be best friends with one person and y'all talk about whatever y'all talk about. So it ain't nothing else, and nobody no other opinions. But then you got a whole circle of friends with three or more of y'all, and you go to different people for different reasons. If you looking for a pity or if you want a pity party, Tina would not be the one that you want to call. Okay. But if you want somebody to keep it real with you, be straight up and be with you through the fire, then you'll call her. Everybody serves
Mhm.
different reasons. Your friends have
Yep.
different reasons and purposes.
And you need that though.
And
You need
that
that.
there goes the whole thing with growth and leveling up. Because if you handle every single situation the same way, what the fuck have you learned from us talking? What have you
Mhm.
learned from your friends talking to you? What have you learned from the motivations that they pour out, the bleeding of their hearts that they give to you? If every single situation you handle in your life, you handle it the same way, are you learning and listening to anything that people that love you are saying? Clearly, you're not.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
But some people they got different groups of friends, so they be wanting different types of advice from different people. So they may come to you just to see what you gonna say or what you think
And
about
then go to the
something,
next
and
person.
then they go to
And
the
then go
next
to the other
person and
friend.
say the same thing
Yep.
just to see what they'll say. You know what I'm saying? And then they ultimately they gonna go whatever they
All
decide to do.
right.
Suits them.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Whatever suits them. Mhm.
So we're trying to rock out till 10:30.
All right.
10:30.
Okay.
So
All right.
come on, we gotta go. We gotta go a little bit faster, or it's gonna be
Yeah.
a
Go ahead. Go
part
ahead. Go ahead.
three. Okay. So D, the life is perfect friend.
No. No.
Anybody got a life is perfect friend? Their life is, or they acting like their life is perfect. Because sometimes there are friends that act like their life is perfect, and you really thought you was their friend, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So the picture that they have painted for everybody to see is their life is perfect, and
Oh,
you're not.
now.
You consider them your friend. You consider them a loved
Mhm.
one, but at our age, we're so busy, we're not over your house. We're not around you all the time. We're not on the phone with you all the time. So all we see is that your life is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
can be a backfire to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got
Yeah.
up this facade that everything is great, and I'm your friend, and I don't even know what you're going through, you can't. I'm not there. I can't help you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. You never tell me. You always saying that everything is great, This man is
And that's how you
everything.
shot.
We doing the best. Everything is great. My life is awesome. But
Yeah.
then you go over there crying yourself to sleep, but you never disclose
Mhm.
this to your friends, and you never tell me. You can't expect me to know, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that could really come to bite you.
Right.
And you know how to
Before
help
we
that person.
check out for our sponsors, we want to give a shout out to the Guys Podcast. We love you guys. Thank you for the opportunity and the avenue.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blackjack TV, channel 199 is Zingo TV. Also, shout out to High Table. Shout out for the music. I'm going to always shout you out for that. We really appreciate y'all. Shout out to the lovers that are in the audience that couldn't be on screen with us tonight.
Yes.
So right back. Shout out to Tayson. Tayson is Street Team Tayson from the Guys Podcast. He is our first male guest on the show. We
Yeah.
Look, I'm y'all
appreciate
biggest
you.
cheerleader.
Thanks
Look,
for
I'm a
coming
Yes,
on.
he
man.
is.
I'm y'all biggest cheerleader.
He the
I've been
one who do the
watching this.
flips and the cartwheels and the tricks and shit. He that's the cheerleader. He is, okay. He hold us up in the air like this. He hold us up in the air.
But
All right, go
y'all doing
ahead.
great.
So
Y'all doing
thank
doing
you. We
great.
appreciate you. So if you got a perfect friend, everybody may not have the perfect friend. That's kind of rare. But if you have that in your
Yeah.
group, Street Team General Tay, let's go. So we're gonna go to E, the overly opinionated friend. Everybody has this in their circle. I don't care. You have one. Shit, that's just in your family among siblings. Okay. So,
Yeah. That's not me.
oh
I'm not
Yeah.
opinionated.
yeah, you're not.
I take them though. I listen, but I'm not that.
I can
one.
be
I'm,
opinionated.
like everybody.
I can be that.
I'm the mind your business ass friend.
Shout out
Oh,
Blast.
yeah.
Shout out to Blast in the building. My bad, Blast. You in here. But go ahead, Fee.
Yeah, I'm the mind my business friend. I mind my business. I don't even get all up into y'all stuff until I need to. If I need to, then I will. But other than that, I don't. I don't have no opinions on what y'all doing, who y'all dating, none of that stuff. I mind my business. I really do. I mean, we do have our opinions, you know how we do, but it ain't even all to be all extreme. Like, oh, this bitch is dumb. She don't got no business doing this, that. Like, no, not doing that. I'm not the one.
Troy said, he said, oh Lord, I got too many E's. You got too many letter E's. So I'm kind of opinionated friend, mostly when you ask me for my opinion. If I give it without you asking, it's because I'm genuinely passionate when I see something I don't like. But if my friend like a dude and he dating a dude, I'm like, oh, I'm not too fond of him, but I'm still open. Because if she love him, I like him. Now until I start seeing my friend hurt, I'll no longer fucking like you. But as long as she's dealing with him, I'll be alright. I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm not coming around because I don't like your nigga. I'm not gonna do that. Cause now I'm taking myself out the picture and I'm overprotective. I need to protect my friends. So Bobby saying I'm not gonna come around. No, I need to see what this nigga doing. So I can't remove myself like that.
Well, see,
so that's me.
Oh, you gonna say something?
P, you want to say something?
No, I already did.
Go ahead, Tay.
Like I would say like I'm opinionated because like you know, and I got like, a couple guys like basically you know give me advice on like relationships with you know my ex girlfriends. I'm like, and you know, I'm like if somebody it's like if somebody come to me, look, I'm giving you that advice. I'm not, and I'm not getting sugarcoating it either. I don't want nobody to sugarcoat no type of advice, anything to me. Like, give me the advice that I don't want. Like I said again, I don't want no yes people in my circle. Give me the advice that I like. You know, if it's something I'm doing wrong, give me that advice. Like, if it's something I'm doing right, I'm like that person is like, if they get like they see a girl, they're like, look, that person, that girl, but they'll be just like how you were. They'll be like, all right, look, let me just, you know, I'm gonna see how this is. I'm gonna roll with it. She treating you right, whatever. All right, cool.
Yeah, because you know some friends they don't want that. They reject that from you. They really do. They don't even appreciate it. So that's why I don't do it. I'll do it when I feel like you'll respect it and understand where I'm coming from and take it to a consideration. But other than that, you ain't gotta worry about that coming from me because I know that ain't what you want to hear, and you gonna do what you want to do regardless. Because anybody that's my friend is over 35 and grown as hell doing what they're supposed to do. So they gotta, it is what it is. It's gonna be.
And you want to weigh out your pros and cons, right? Because guess what? Every relationship, your friends are in relationships. They have arguments. Like you got arguments in your own fucking relationship. So why you expect your friends' relationships to be perfect as fuck too? So how you gonna sit there and be arguing with your man over here, but you say, that nigga arguing with you? No. Let's be real. They gonna fight.
Yep.
I gotta be real. They might put hands on each other. I'm a real ass motherfucker. They might put hands on each other. Is it okay? No, but I'm not gonna sit there and say, fuck him. Because guess what? He might have choked me out, pushed me into a wall, yoked me up because I said some fuck shit. Like, let's be real. So you know your relationship fucked up, but you see it talking about, friend, but you can't even take your own damn advice. Now you judging your friend for staying with that nigga, but you're not looking at your damn self in the fucking mirror.
That is so good. Some people who give out the best advice won't follow their own advice.
So let's go to F. F is I'm the I told you so friend.
I've done that before. I'm like, see, told you. I've done that before. But look, see.
I don't necessarily say I told so. I say watch. Y'all think I don't know, but I be knowing. That's what you said. Y'all think I'll be like, Then they come back and tell me. I'm like,
I'll be like, damn, that's messed up. That's fucked up. I'm not the I told you so friend. I'll be sitting there. I'm real sympathetic to your situation. I'll be like, damn, that's messed up.
Oh,
yeah, she is.
That's good.
I don't throw it in your face though. I don't throw it in your face though. Not you, Fee, but I don't throw shit in it. I just be like, and then I move on from it and think, how can we move forward? How can we move forward?
I kind of will joke with my boy, like something like that. I'm like, I knew it, but I'm like, look, just to get the joke out, I'm like, all right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. I ain't going, because I don't want, because if you hurt and you be like, if you knew something was wrong or relationship or whatever, it seemed like you want to keep that moving. You want to joke with him and then keep pushing.
All right, so we're gonna run to G. Right, we're gonna run to G. The friend that is everyone's friend. Do y'all have a friend that's everyone's friend? Like they to keep the peace type of people. So it's not even a bad thing. They to keep a peace. They cool with everybody, and that's because realistically, that person is such a nice person. Everybody. They may not claim them as a friend, but everybody claim them as a friend. Because they so peaceful. Everybody want to be friends with them, and they don't want no beef. Can we all just get along type shit? So that's Fee. That's Fee.
That's me.
And let me tell you something. She's not like that anymore to an extent. But anybody that have a falling out with Fee, it's your fault. It's not her. I know her. I know her. She could be friends with bitches I don't like. If anybody have a falling out with this woman right here, it's because it's their fault. Their insecurities, their jealousy, their selfishness. Because that woman right here on this camera, her heart is gold. And she don't like beefing. This is my testimony about this female right here. This is my testimony about her. Her heart is gold. Gold. She don't go out her way. She don't go out her way to fuck with anybody. She don't start shit with nobody. She want everybody to be cool. You gotta really have done something to her for her to even cut you off. If anything, you left. And you left because you have your own fucking issues that you trying to portray on her. But everybody that know her, you can't even portray your shit on her. And that's some real shit I'm saying tonight.
Thank you, T.
That's some real shit I'm saying.
You know why? Because I try to make sure I don't like the drama. I really do. I'll be like, please, y'all, we could you know what I'm saying? Let's communicate. We can sit here and have a fucking conversation before we start that arguing and assuming stuff. Because I feel like everybody that be arguing and stuff it's coming from assumptions and shit that they think happened. Because they not grown enough to have a fucking conversation. That's just it. Like, period.
Yeah.
But everybody can be friends, and that's what I learned from trying to be cool with everybody. Like, I'm good with that. I don't care to be cool with everybody no more. I swear I don't, because the more people you try to be cool with, the more shit that you be in the middle of. And I don't got time. I'm too old for that shit. Listen, I'm old, y'all, and I love whoever love me. That's it. Period.
Yo,
that's the truth.
That's not Nikki. That's Flex. Talk about I told you so, friends. Also, I'll be a store opener. But that's Fee deserve her flowers on that right there. That's some real shit about her. Can't anybody out here that say different, shoot me the fade, because y'all can't. So I don't even gotta worry about fighting. Right. So let's go to H. The rebound friend. So the rebound friend is okay. So Tayson, you in the middle, right? We both friends. Me and Fee friends with you, right? And then me and Fee, but me and Fee is tight like this. And then me and Fee start beefing. But you and let me re-explain it. You and Fee like this, but we all cool. And me and Fee like this, but I don't know. I'm cool with you, but you still her friend.
Oh, all right.
So now me and her beefing, and I befriend you, and we become like this.
Ooh.
But then moving down the line, you and her have a conversation. Y'all fix whatever y'all had to fix, and now you go back to her.
To being like this.
Or let me say, I go back to her because I befriended you on the straight that me and her was beefing. So now me and her good, and I stopped talking to you like I used to. Because the relationship I built with you, we started talking all the time because now I lost her. But now me and her spoke, and I got my friend back, and I stopped talking to you like that.
Ooh. I never had nothing like that. Ooh. Man. Well, hold on.
But what about the friend that always be looking for somebody? Like, you ever see somebody that's always chilling with somebody new because they fell out with their friends from before?
Yep.
And then they be like, all right, so now I'm about to go out with her because these bitches over here tripping because I ain't got time. So I'm about to go hang out with her. But then when they friendship get back, they forgot about that girl that they was chilling with. Like, you know what I mean? The one that was, or whatever, because that was a rebound friend.
To me, I'm like, whoever does that, I'm like, yeah, rebound. I'm like, look, the problem is you with the friends. I'm like, you're going from friendship to friendship, period. Like, and it's the same, especially if it's the same issue. I'm looking like you're rebounding. You're just going from one thing to the next. I'm like, no, I've only seen that. Now you made me think about that, Tina. It was just one time. Yeah, it was just one time that happened like that. Chris. That was one time like that, and I was like, and it was crazy because this all happened within like a year, like that type of situation happened, and I was like, well, damn. Like, I thought, you know how you become cool with another person because they were friends with one person, and all of a sudden you and that person get tight, and all of a sudden now, because whatever like issue you had, now the other person, them two are back cool. Now you're like, no, I ain't fuck. I'm like, well, damn. So it's like me and you were never cool. Like it was.
Yeah, it was just you got that.
Hold up, a user like that.
You just got used, bro.
Here's my thing, Tayson. Do men deal with that? Because I know women do, but do men deal with that?
That's the example I gave you, like the exact, and I just could not believe. Like I said, when you said that, I was like, that did actually happen to me, and I'm like you a user. I'm like you acting like you basically fooled me, but you not because you wanted to. You basically wanted like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sort of like a a stand-in. There we go. You want a stand-in friend. That's what you want. You want a stand-in friend until the shit whatever blows off between like the with your other friend or what have you, and now all of a sudden now y'all fixing it. Like, no, I don't need to talk to you. I'm like, damn.
That's what people do in relationships too. They do that in relationships. They go date somebody else after they broke up with somebody just so they could get their mind off of whoever else or whatever.
I'm a cardboard cutout.
And
that's what I want.
You know what? I'm on the flip side. I'm on the flip side of being a rebound friend. I'm the friend that I'll be the one that they using to rebound on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like if somebody call me that don't ever chill with me any other time,
no, I can't.
It's got to be a reason why you trying to chill with me now. Like, why? Is it because you fell out with your sis or your best bud? So now you want to fuck with me now? Like, I'm always kind of skeptical as to why people haven't been talking to me before decide that they want to be friends with me now. Like, why? What's your motive? Because
you ain't lying.
It's clearly something. Something is there. And I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. And then when I figure it out, that's when. What do you do when you find out that you are the rebound person? Like they've been using you all this time, trying to chill with you just because of whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like they not friends with somebody else, or you are somebody that they can use to get in, closer to somebody else.
But what's it like that situation? When I found out, I was just like, no, good.
No, that's just like if I know like Tina work at a bar, so I know that she gonna be at a bar and this particular person gonna be there. So I call you every weekend to come sit over there with you, knowing that I'm not coming to sit over there with you because I want to sit over there with you. I want to sit over there with you because so and so gonna be in there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never tell you that, but I'm acting like I want to come sit in there with you. But I got my other reasons for why I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And then when you find out why I actually been doing that, you're gonna feel away.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's my thing. My thing on that. Use me. That's fine. I'm laughing at you because I know you're using me. And then when I start not being at the bar no more, good luck with that. But I'ma use you too. Shit, you here to see me because you using me? Bitch, buy me a drink. While we at it, I'm gonna get set up that motherfucker.
But it's better for her to tell you that. It's better to it's better for me. We're friends if I say like, yo, I know so and so is up in the bar, so I'm about to come in there and I'm gonna sit with you so I can see what the fuck he's doing. I'm gonna be real instead of me saying I'm coming to chill with you because you my friend and I miss you and I ain't seen you in a while. I'm lying.
Right. You know I definitely respect that.
With you.
I do.
I definitely respect that.
Both. I respect both.
I'll be a team player if you came to me and said, yo, he gonna be at the bar. I need to watch him. You gonna be there? All right, because I know you need somebody so you can feel comfortable to do what you do and to play the position. Say that, but don't sit there like, "Boo, I love you. I love you. I miss you. I'm coming to see you." Don't do that.
You could keep that shit. Y'all could. I mean, everybody that know me that know you could just be 100% you with me. Like I don't want you to be my friend or call me your friend if you can't be you with me. Like you got to be able to be you, and I got to be able to be me with you without you going back and telling your peoples over here that I don't know about her or you know what I'm saying. Like I can't with that. I don't. No. I really don't mess with it, and I don't have it in my space. And if I ever ghosted you, it's because I felt that way about you.
Yeah, because you got people they're just using you. That's all it is. They're users. Like that really is like a big like thing here is people using you. And just like what Tina was talking about, like, look, you wanna use me? Cool. I'm gonna use you before you use me, really.
I'm saying though, but you can tell if we friends, you can we can have those conversations instead of you acting the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand the fake shit. Like, don't front. Say what it is. And if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. Yep. Then
you want me to
really being friends from that.
Oh, you want me to stay at the bar late because it's gonna be there? Make sure you have my 2 drinks.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you gonna respect her more for being 100 with you instead of acting like she coming to see you.
Right.
See, don't do that.
Agree. Yep.
What?
You ain't lying.
Okay, so let's move to the in my feelings friend.
Man. Yo, ain't nothing worse than getting dressed up and going out with somebody and then they in their feelings all night. I'll be like, yo, sis, I'm about to go ahead and this wasn't even what I came out for.
Bitch, you blowing my shit.
They be ready to leave. They be mad. They sad. They down. Like, you be looking at them like, what the fuck just happened? You was good.
Remember your post? That's where, hence, drive your own fucking car. Because we're not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit. You're not about to blow my shit.
You would think, look, you would think, because guys be the same way too. It's like, look, I've had a situation, man, that was like, good Lord, that was like in my early 20s. We about to go out somewhere, and one of my jobs, I'm going out somewhere, and he had just had, like, you know, he had an argument with his girl, what have you, and we going out, we was like, all right, he was like, look, we all gonna go out like boys night, whatever. We come out, and this dude is like a sorry dude the whole, I'm like, dog, come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, no, you ruining the whole night. Like, we told you, look, if you want to stay home, stay the heck home. Like, we understand that. But don't come up here the whole night and we're like the whole night you're just basically making you're dropping the whole mood. Like, you mess up a mood for the night, like, that is the worst.
That pisses me off. Because if I tell you, if we have a conversation forewarning, like, if you're gonna be funky all night, don't come, and you still come and be funky, now I feel like you done disrespected me, because you should have stayed your funky ass home. We had this conversation before you left, which means you want me to be down like you down. No, motherfucker, I will leave your ass.
Yo, what about the friend that be like, yo, I gotta go home, and they riding with you? They on the phone arguing, like, he said I gotta come home. He mad. My man wants to come home.
He better pay your fucking Uber. He better pay your fucking Uber. He better pay your fucking Uber.
Uber or Lyft. Like,
you better pay that Uber or Lyft. If you in Essex County, call Jacob or Westland. Don't fuck with me, bitch. Don't ride with me when you know you got a curfew.
Yo, Tina, one time this girl wanted me to go out, and now you know I got a car. I always had one. I'm a driver, but she like, no, don't ride with me. I go ride with her. We get dressed up. We all the way out at West Bubble somewhere, and then she get on the phone. She arguing with her nigga, and then she look at me like, we gotta go.
What?
I paid $40 to get in here. I just got my drink, but you my ride, and you telling me we gotta go because you arguing. I was so bad. I looked at her like, girl, but Ellie was in New York.
Wouldn't it be like fucking up?
I wasn't even in Jersey. I'm in New York. Okay.
Again, drive your own car, or somebody about to reimburse
but she was the
me.
one that came to my house and got me. It was like, no.
Somebody about to reimburse me. Somebody about to reimburse me.
Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad. And then she driving all crazy. She arguing on the phone. She yelling, screaming. She flying. It's raining. I'm like, girl, you gonna kill us before we even get back. I mean,
we
was out a good 20 minutes tops. We got to New York. We got into the club. We in the party, and about 20 minutes later, he calling wilding because maybe we posted a picture. I don't know. Next thing I know, she ready to go.
What? No,
she ready to go.
You ready
okay.
to go. No, I'm like, no, you ready to go.
Yes. Now, if I ain't spend no money, you ask me to come out with you, pick me up, and I'm not spending no bread, I'm all yours. I'm all yours.
That girl dropped me off with the quickness. Yo, she took my ass back home. I got back on my porch. I'm dressed up like, yo, I really just... You know how you just standing there like, what just happened?
Went out there for nothing. I'm
right.
Like, for what? Like I said,
all right, so let's move to Jay. Mm-hmm. Jay is the rider friend who always feels alone. So this friend is the person that rides or dies. They always got their friend back, but they don't get that same love, respect, and ride or die reciprocated back.
Yeah.
So it's like every time you going through shit, I'm there. But when I'm going through shit, you not there. And you could be there for multiple friends and always feel alone because it's not coming back to you.
That's the friend that don't communicate. They don't tell them that that's how they feel. A lot of times because you feel alone because you don't tell your friends like, yo, you never really there for me when I need you to be. Because you assume that you're there for somebody until they tell you ain't been there for them. You like, whoa, I thought that I was there. Like, I don't even know
it's all about
that you felt this way.
And a real friend is gonna be understanding. Even if they have an argument, they're gonna be understanding. Like, you right, I need to be a better friend.
I agree.
And y'all gonna talk.
But you gotta tell them though.
Yep.
You really do. You can't assume that they know that they're leaving you. They make you, that you feel alone.
They might not know.
Type of way.
They might not know. They might
right.
You gotta talk. All right, let's talk through this.
So
we're still they talk.
Right. So we still on number 6. But it's the last one. It's the last one. for number 6, K, which is the I don't give a fuck friend.
You
So
need
I
that.
could own that shit. When I was in high school, I used to always say, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Part of me is still like that today. Like, I'm at fuck your feelings because I'm telling you some real shit. I don't give a fuck. When I get too aggravated, I don't got time to argue with you no more. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it could be also another saying, like, it is what it is. But just because I say I don't give a fuck, that don't mean I don't give a fuck about you. I may not give
Yeah,
a
you
fuck
do.
about this situation.
Mm-hmm.
But then you still got those I don't give a fuck friends that's like, I don't give a fuck if we get in trouble tonight. I don't give a fuck if we going to jail tonight. I'm not going to go out my way to put my friends in a position where they're going to get
Oh
locked
no.
up.
Right.
That's what I'm not going
You're
to
right.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to ever put my friends in a position where, now come get me before I get locked up. Okay. Some save me before I get locked up. But to put my friends in a position where they got to fight or they may get locked up, I'm not going to do that. I'll take my L before I put them in a situation because that's a weight I don't want to carry. That's money
Oh
I don't
no,
have.
uh-uh. Mm-mm.
First
You
of all,
shouldn't.
So,
things happen. A lot of times, a lot of stuff happens or whatever, and you decide what you want to be involved in or whatever. But some things are just unpredictable. You just never know. Like, it ain't nothing intentional. You know, when people put you in intentional things that could
Oh,
cause you
that's
to
a good
lose
one.
your career and shit like that. But
Mm-hmm.
if you know you with a friend and y'all just really minding y'all business and something happened, like you really have to determine on what you're going to involve yourself in and stuff, or
right.
with or not, because
Yeah,
sometimes
because
it ain't
people not
Okay.
worth.
gonna put you in the. They're not gonna. Yeah, real friends are not gonna put you in uncomfortable situations. They're not
That
gonna put
part.
you in. They're not gonna put you in uncomfortable situations. No. You want to put
Okay,
your
so we're
friends in
going
comfortable situations.
to,
But
right. So we're going to do this. We're going to do like a speed session. Like, boop, boop, boop. Everybody got
mm-hmm.
1 minute to say what they got to say. So, number 7, defending a friend that's constantly getting into trouble. This
Yeah,
friend is
exactly.
always getting locked up. This friend is always fighting. This friend is always into, they're not learning nothing from their lessons. They keep they're repeat offenders. They're constantly getting into trouble. At what point should you say, should I still continue to defend this person because that's my friend? Or it's going to be a time where I got to cut you off because I got greater things going on in my life. And your life is only going to pull me back or get me in trouble. And I'm going to lose everything.
Yo, you know something? I used to be the friend that always was the one getting in trouble. I always got caught doing everything I did. I was on punishment all the time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I always was the one that was just getting in trouble all the time. Like, a lot of stuff happened to me that didn't happen to my friends. Like for
Mm-hmm.
real.
But you ain't
But yeah,
drag your friends down with you.
no,
See,
I
there's a
didn't.
difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yeah,
I,
that's a you
only
A
ain't
time
lot
put
of
my
yourself
this
friends
in an
had
shit,
come to
uncomfortable
my
position.
rescue after I done did whatever it is I had no business
yeah,
doing.
Fee don't tell you shit till after that shit happened and it's solved. So
Yeah,
she never the type to drag her friends into no fuck
she
shit.
not, and she's not gonna put you in an uncomfortable situation. She's not gonna put you in
Right.
an uncomfortable situation.
and I
Like
got a
I
lot
feel,
of friends that get in trouble now too. I do, because I don't judge people by what they do. It's who you is to me. But
exactly.
it's
I have,
your
I have
trouble
like,
got it can't interfere with our friendship though. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like you got to be able to.
Yo, look,
Right. I
one of my
can't.
close.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Tay. Go ahead,
I was
Tay.
gonna say one of my closest friends. Like he turned his life around, whatever. But and he was like always getting a little bit of trouble. But he turned his whole life around because I saw like I knew he was about more. He just had to see it himself, and now he got himself together. Proud of the dude. Um, you know, a lot of people probably would have just been like, "No, I don't want to." So I'm like, "No." Like I always said, him like he was like one of the smartest people I ever knew. Still to this day, he's one of the smartest people I've ever known. No, still to this day, and he got himself. He got his life like turned around, and I'm proud of him.
Right. So
But
that's
it's still
progress.
that's progress. Yeah, if you're not progressing, like then what are we doing here? Like after a while, like But I'm with Fido. It's like, look, I don't judge you, but if I can see something that you're like, I can see progression. I can see that you're taking those steps. All right, cool. I'm with you.
Cool. So for me, I had a group of friends. Every time we went out, like some stuff make you stagnant. So I wear studs all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just started wearing wigs, but this is a sew-in, right? And every time we went out, I dressed a certain way because there might be a fight. And
Oh wow.
I may have to help them fight. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, right? And I'm tired.
Mm.
It got to a point where I was tired. I was tired of fighting. And even I was 18, and I got my first car. And I felt like that was something to lose. And y'all not worth this shit. Y'all not worth it. And you just get tired. I'm tired of I gotta wear a certain outfit. I'm tired of I can't wear my hair a certain way. I'm tired of I can't wear certain jewelry because I may lose that shit in a whole fucking fight. So
Mm-hmm.
I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go. And I'm happy if you let me go. Thank the Lord. Thank you, God, for having this person let me go because they felt like I wasn't there. So, moving on. This is a deep one, but we're going to cut it short.
Okay.
People going through this today. People going because we get older. Everybody got their own shit going on. Number 8, business versus friendship.
Ooh,
So, we're going to cut it short because people are still going through this shit today. As far as having a business with a friend, like how does that work out for you? How would you like it to work out for you?
I will go ahead.
Go ahead, Fee.
Well, I feel like we should be able to go through, have a business. I wish that I could have businesses with my friends. That's my goal. I would love to go into business with them and to be able to be successful with my friends. But I know that with business comes arguments and money and other things that come into play that ain't got nothing to do with our friendship, the basis of our friendship. And it can always kind of mess some things up, and it can end up ending the friendship. And it's just like a catch-22 with it. You never know until you actually get into it, and sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But everybody can't be the boss, and everybody can't be, and it's just like, it depends on the person, it really does, and the growth and everything. That's a real hard.
I agree
Totally with that.
It's definitely
Fee just be saying some shit. I wish she would talk more often. So she be saying some shit.
But you're right though. Yeah, some real good shit. Man. Like that's real. Like,
it's definitely hard because you don't want to end the friendship over no business.
No.
Nobody ever wants to do that. Never. But it happens more often than we know.
True. Or if you're in a business, there's different avenues to a business. It's not just straight direct. So if your partner, aka your friend, is good at this, let them be the boss and run that lane of the business.
Yeah. And if they come up with a better idea than yours, don't be jealous of it.
Right.
Some people don't
because if it's better than yours and we making more money, why the fuck not?
Exactly.
But remember what I said though, some people like they don't want to accept roles, especially when running business. But some people don't. They like the jealousy thing. It's like it has to be my idea. Like it has to be my.
I was gonna say everybody can't be the boss, and when you got the one that's you make them a president or the chief or something or whatever, and then and they don't know how to act, that'll make you want to fall back too. Because if they forget that it's a crew or a team effort, and then be the me thing, you ain't gonna want to participate in that, and that messes up a lot of friendships with business when they start becoming that it's my idea or this is mine instead of ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Also, everybody deserves a chance. So let's say for a podcast, let's say Fee pick a topic I don't like. Am I gonna say no? We're not gonna do that topic? No. We're going to do the topic because it's going to be a topic that I may want to do that she don't fucking like. Everybody still deserves a chance because guess what? At the end of the day, for business and the customers and the audience, they may like what the fuck she's talking about.
Exactly.
There's always somebody out there for somebody. So let's move forward. Number 9, forming new friendships with the people you could learn from, not including your lifelong friends. So now I done met this new person. We on the same level. We leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
Business mind, stick with business mind. You want to make money, you hang out with new people that's making money, this and the third,
Yep.
but you don't include your
Yep.
friend. Or that friend could feel entitled, like, we've been friends for years, why you ain't put me on? This don't got nothing to do with you.
And do with you.
It
Nope.
don't got nothing to do with you. I mean, if I
Nope.
think about you, it's not intentional. If I think about you and I want to put you on, if I think about you and I think this would be a great idea for both of us, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But if it don't got nothing to do with you, why you mad for the personal shit I'm doing in my life? We not joint by the hip.
That's what I was gonna say. Yep. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like, why can't I be put on first? Then I can bring y'all along like later or basically at the same time. Like, be happy for me. Like, I think that's the thing too. You don't have people that be happy for you. Like, it don't always have to be about us. It can be about me. Then I can bring you on. Just give it some time.
Facts, because
Like
whatever Fee doing, I'm supporting. If she
yep.
doing this,
That's how
that,
it
and
should be.
third,
That's how
I'm
it
support.
should be.
First
Yep.
of all, Fee, where the fuck is my glass with my name on it? Yeah. So whatever she doing,
Mhm.
whatever she
Mhm.
doing, I'm with the shits.
Mhm.
And she all into shit. Fee all into shit, so I'm with the shit. So
Yeah.
Fee, you want to say something on that before we move to the last one?
No, I'm just saying, like, new friendships always are good. Depends
They
on,
are.
positive ones anyway. New people is it really ain't the level of how long you know somebody. It's just,
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying, how the friendship grows. And if it's
Mhm.
beneficial for you and them, what I'm saying? Like, it really don't matter how long you know somebody. Like,
Yep.
you could meet somebody who do way more things than somebody you knew for 20 years have ever even
That's
thought
the truth.
about doing anything for you, especially with support. Strangers
New
support you
perspective.
way faster than somebody that you knew for a long time.
Yep. New
Right.
That's a
perspective.
proven fact.
Mhm. That's the truth.
Okay. So number 10, no new friends, yay or nay. Um, for me, my meaning of no new friends is there's no new friends that's ever going to come in between the lullas. Ever. Is it
I'd agree with
okay to
that.
have new friends? Yes, because they might teach you
Yeah.
something different. And sometimes that's
Yep.
something different that they taught you, you might want to bring back to your main friends. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But
Mhm.
as far as for me, no new friends, no bitch ever is going to come in between the lullas. Ever, 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 ever,
Love
ever,
to hear
ever.
that. Love to hear that.
That's
Love
what
to
my
hear that.
meaning of no new friends is. Some people know new friends is out. It's no point. We at this age, we don't make new friends. That's kudos to y'all motherfuckers. But
Mhm.
as
Yeah.
long as nobody coming in between the lullas, and I'm gonna make sure of that, yeah. So you want to be my friend? We build a good rapport, great. But you never gonna be a part of this team right here.
That's
Exactly.
the way. That's the
And I
way it's
don't even
supposed to
think
be.
I don't even know why anybody would want to. They would just want to be friends with whoever they want. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship with
Mhm.
whoever you with. Like, our relationship is our relationship. Like, everything is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when people try to interject themselves or project themselves into something that, what I mean, all of that force stuff is stupid to me. I'm good
Mhm.
with the new friends. It depends on our relationship and how it grows with me and you. And like, don't feel like you want to be my friend because you want to get into what I mean, the friendship that I already had. That doesn't even make sense. Worry
Nope.
about you and me and out and how we progressing or whatever. Like, because when I start to feel like people be trying to get in the middle of something and the just to, what I mean, like, negatively. Like, I don't got time for that, and I'm real protective
Nope.
of my relationships and my friends and stuff. Like, and we ain't having that. So it's always the motives, and that'll make me start looking at people different. Like, why?
Yeah. That's
I
why
don't
you gotta pay.
understand.
Yeah. You gotta. Yeah.
Definitely do. You have to weed out the negative stuff because the devil wears
Yeah.
Prada.
What you
You gotta
got,
pay
Tay,
attention
on
to those
that before we
fakes.
close out? What you
You
got
gotta pay
before we close
attention to
out,
those.
Tay?
You gotta pay attention to those fakes. Just continue what she's saying. You gotta pay attention to people's like their motives. You gotta pay attention because there's some people that run a ride your wave, like with your friends. It's like, no, you just trying to ride this, either even for their own positive or just basically trying to try to destroy your friendships with people so they can be your only friend. Like, I didn't see that.
Whoo!
I just seen that
That's
plenty
true.
of times. They're trying to
Yeah.
like destroy what you have, so they can be you can like so they can be your only fallback. and you gotta watch out for people
That's
like
the
that.
devil. That's the devil.
Yeah, that is. That is.
It's real.
Okay, so I'm
That's
sure
what
we
I
all
said
on the same page. We all on the same
Mhm.
page. Know your friends. Love your friends. Be honest with your friends. Be open with your friends. And don't be afraid to have those tough conversations with your friends. If
Yes.
they feel a type of way and they go their separate way, they was never your friend. If they open to what you're saying, even though they get mad and they regroup and come back later, those is your fucking friends. Because sometimes your friends need time to process what the fuck you said. Okay? So just because they mad right then don't mean that they not your friend no more. Let them process that shit and they'll come back too. So as far as closing out, asking for a friend, hit us up at CWJT, which is chill we talking,
Love the
.lullas.5@gmail.com.
emojis. Love the emojis. Mm.
Hit us up, y'all. Hit feet up, y'all. You do not have to say your name or nothing like that. It's anonymous. Put them questions in. We got you. We some blunt ass motherfuckers. We are we got different personalities, different perspectives. You could get all 5 of us. That's gonna give you advice. It's up to you to take which advice you want
Love
to
it.
take.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody that tuned in. We appreciate you, Pesal, for jumping in. We love the Lullas that's missing tonight. You guys are in the audience. We appreciate it. We love y'all so much. Y'all on the road, y'all with the kids, and y'all still found a way to find time to even come into the comments. Everybody that's been tuning in, we love y'all. Spread the word, share. Had more people
Mm-hmm.
come in. We are open to suggestions for topics. We will talk about what y'all
Yeah.
want to talk about. We are not biased. We do not discriminate. We don't care what race, nothing you are, it does not matter. All we want is love and support, and we give the same love and
Mm-hmm.
support back to y'all. This was very good. You guys are amazing.
Yes.
We went through that technical
Yes.
difficulties. You guys stuck in there. I
Yes.
appreciate
Thank you.
y'all.
Thank y'all. Appreciate the
I
viewers. Thank
appreciate
y'all.
y'all 100%. My hair not red today though, but
All
my
right,
hair not
y'all. Be
red
the friend
today,
that y'all
y'all.
want.
Hey Troy from
Peace.
Blast, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to
Wait,
Blast.
that's a
Check
steady
out
name.
Blast. Check out Blast, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the music on Blast. He gives out new artists. He shows out new
Thanks.
artists, so you could check. That's a wonderful thing for somebody to give a platform for opportunity for new artists to play their
Mm-hmm.
music and get heard. You know what I'm saying? So check them out, okay? Shout out to the guys podcast. Tune in tomorrow for the vibes with Merv, with Sar. Well, they all be on that motherfucker, but Sean be
8
like,
Yeah.
p.m.
Sean be like, but 8 p.m. with the vibes with Sean and Mark and
Yep.
whoever else Sean might surprise y'all motherfuckers with, because he
Might
full
do
of
some surprise
surprises.
guests.
He
Mm-hmm.
full of surprises. Tayson even be in and out on that shit. But we out, y'all.